Oh,
Oh my god. Adam Arch is
sorry
in
I'm
the
late.
chat.
Sorry I'm late. It's a jungle out there. I had to beat an old woman with a stick just to get this cranberry sauce.
Bad movie.
No.
No.
I like that one.
Okay.
That's alright.
I wish Hayden loved me more than anyone in the whole world.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
No, you
whoa.
don't.
Adam March is in the chat and says this should be fun. No, 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 don't say that.
We don't
We all
have
hate.
fun here.
We all hate. This is purely academic.
This might be miserable, depends on how much Hayden yaps about this movie.
You know what? I'll leave.
No, you won't.
How dare you love things?
How dare I like anything I do?
That is not the grifter way. We have to shit on this movie and be different.
Adam March says you've been live for 10 minutes making. Hey, we've been waiting for Hayden.
Sorry, I was yapping.
Yes.
But yeah, we're here to do
Gian.
Obsession. It is, if you're in the United States, is now streaming on Peacock. We don't often do movies like the same year they came out, but I feel like this is a good do it now while it's still like in the zeitgeist.
Still hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing this more this year than previously on the channel, because as far as like 2026 movies go, we've already done 20 years later, Bone Temple, and
Yeah.
Send Helps, and now Obsession.
That's true.
Yeesh.
All right. We will have ads. Mine didn't play any before the movie, so I'm assuming they threw the movie, but I don't have the normal dots that mean ad breaks, so we'll see.
I had a couple ads up top, but I already got through them. So
Just let me know, and I'll pause. I have my. Well, let me grab it. I forgot to grab it. Hold on.
Oh, why you
I'm
do?
so glad I have a wireless headset now, so I can just walk and get it and not take my headset off.
Spooky. It's unnatural.
Oh,
Tyler says that the three movies you mentioned are the best horror films of the year. Yeah, I mean, I would agree.
this is my Obsession's my favorite horror movie of the year, but
This is
so far.
I joke, but like this is my number one movie of the year so far. We'll see. Like,
He's got the 4K.
yes,
which you can't really see the cover of in this lighting,
No.
but
it's our background. Although
it's
it looks
just,
super zoomed out on Discord or on OBS all of a sudden. What the fuck?
and then on the back, this might get us flagged, but because she's almost naked, but it's fine.
Don't do that.
Oh, very
Oh, it's
scary
not
for you.
zoomed out. It's our faces are blackened. All right. Doesn't Peacock do ads up front? And I normally it does, but it didn't for me. Adam March says that Hayden's room looks like a literal serial killer's room. I mean, it is. Hayden lives there. All right.
You got Roy. I did this exact thing last time where I'm like, Jabin,
No, you have to do it every week.
Yeah.
Jabin, Bell, Jabin again, Captain Spaulding.
Yeah, you've got three of the greatest movies of all time and House of a Thousand Corpses on your wall.
Yeah. I should have picked that.
I was half expecting you to pick Devil's Rejects, and you let me down.
I know. Next time, baby. All right.
All right. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
All right, this is for Obsession from 2026. In 3, 2, 1, play. Hopefully the subtitles work this time. Peacock subtitles are very hit and miss if they'll work or not.
I might be a second
Yes.
behind because I hit B instead of X, which is the button I need to hit. So
Tyler says that Hayden is in the room from the movie Room. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
oh
that's
no, that is not good.
That's not good.
That's that Brie Larson movie where she's kidnapped and yeah, it's
Oh.
bad.
I think there's like
No, it's
4
not the movie.
movies named
Not the
Room.
movie. The movie's good.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Room movies.
Not The Room. I'm weirdly excited to watch the Room remake with Bob Odenkirk.
It looks so weird.
Is it Robert? Is it weird that Michael Myers is still in this Blumhouse intro?
Yeah, because I don't think they have Michael anymore.
It's like Dead by Daylight. Once you buy it, you have that specific one.
Right. Well, it's like, well, it is specifically the Blumhouse Michael Myers from that trilogy, so I guess they could leave that in there forever.
Tyler says this is his number 6 for the year. Oh.
Yeah, this
So
is
Yeah.
my number.
I have kind of an
Go ahead.
interesting relationship with this movie where I do think it is the best movie that I've seen this year, just in terms of scripting and like acting and the story. But at the same time, I do find it a little overrated with how everybody acts like it's the second coming of Christ of films. Uh, so it's like
So
it's in a weird spot.
I will say, the conversation around this movie is annoying as fuck.
Yes.
There's no nuance. Everyone's being weird and hyperbolic, and then people are being ridiculous. Like, it's my favorite movie of the year. It's not the best movie of all time, and it's not like I don't know. Like,
So,
as someone to
oh,
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead,
go ahead.
Robert or Hayden. Ugh.
I think part of it is that like Curry Barker's sensibilities as a director, he's my age. Exactly. A lot of like this is really accurate.
Oh,
Like
it feels extremely authentic.
people my age are like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I
And this
find
is
a lot of the discourse, just to add on what you're saying real quick, and then I'll let you continue, is specifically around Bear. And I think a lot of people
yes.
are really harsh on him, but also can acknowledge that what he does later in the film is fucked up.
People are taking it too far where like they're saying that him now is like the worst person on the planet, and I don't.
No, he's. I mean, I'm excited to rewatch this. I actually haven't seen this since theaters. But no, he is a very flawed character. But he becomes a villain as the movie progresses.
And I don't
This
disagree. Where I put my foot down is people saying he's the villain the whole time. And I think at the start, he's just a guy that makes a mistake.
Like I said,
yeah, I agree with that.
he is a flawed character, and then but we see how these flaws kind of transform, like get worse through a series of unfortunate events. That is this movie.
This 4K looks really good.
But also
quick.
in
Sorry, real
okay,
quick. I want to read this chat. Adam Arch says, "Can I say that this isn't actually a monkey's paw movie? Bear makes a horrible wish. It isn't maliciously twisted like most monkey paw stories."
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's just the way
Yeah,
he words
that's
it is
interesting.
where he goes wrong.
Yeah,
like the wish does
exactly.
what you want it to do. It's just
Yeah,
although
because
with
sorry.
that, I will say the way the wish is granted, he wouldn't have known that. He wouldn't have known that it's an entity that possesses something like that. Doesn't like
No.
No,
no.
and that's I think where
completely.
I kind of differ from a lot of the discourse is I think he just makes a decision in a moment of frustration, not thinking it's real. He doesn't realize what he's
Right,
doing. It's later when he starts to be a little more of he starts to be more villainous in this overall narrative.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he also kind of goes back and forth, I think, at times.
Well, and a thing I like about this movie, everyone sucks.
Yes.
The entire friend group is like horribly toxic. Ian in that opening scene is giving him deliberately bad advice, and my read on it is that he likes Nikki, so it's he's giving Bear horrible advice just so he can kind of have her to himself.
Yeah, and the guy playing Ian, Cooper Tomlinson, that's Curry Barker's buddy on
Yeah,
the That's a Bad Idea YouTube
his boy.
sketches. His boy. And yeah, because it's revealed later that Ian's like slept with Nikki before, right?
Yeah,
they have
like
a casual thing going on. So I also see a lot of people saying that this is the first bit of evidence that he's not a good guy, like he killed his cat through neglect.
Yeah.
And I think you're reading too far into it. Like
this setup is so sad and fucked up. Like the information you get here, but like this guy, clearly takes antidepressants and things like that, and the idea of like your pet accidentally getting into that shit and dying. Like, oh, just such a horrible setup.
Not
No, like
like
he's
not that,
legitimately upset here. Like you can hear him
Yeah.
crying over it.
and I love that. I think I'm a little ahead or behind or ahead or whatever, but I love that title card.
No, it's great.
Oh, I'm just now getting to it.
Okay, I'll go back a little bit.
But I'll say, Bear, like, he shows like there's a lot of bad behavior here, and like he's not, like I said, he's a very flawed character, and then those flaws just get worse as the story progresses. Like, it's not, and again, like, he's meant to be like a very relatable, very human, very real character, but like, yeah, just kind of cyber stalking this girl he's into. It's like, that's not the healthiest behavior.
When I saw this the first time, not that specifically, just like the being really awkward. I I was a lot like that in high school,
Yeah.
and I felt a little too relatable.
Oh yeah, like, this
Uh,
movie hurts. Like, if you relate to this guy,
Adam
it's rough.
Arch says, I guess Sarah is the least awful of the group, and because
I'd say so.
I'm bad with names. That's the one that has a crush on Bear, right?
Yeah. Even
No,
then,
she's
does a
probably
couple
the best of them. Yeah, she does some shitty things, but like she probably is the best of them, and I think that's why what happens to her is so shocking.
Okay. Well,
and that
and
yeah.
like I said, they are all imperfect, very believable, very real people. Nikki does not deserve what happens to her. We probably
No.
should have led with that. That what happens to her in this movie is horrible.
Yeah,
Like,
so
top to
Technic-
bottom.
you're right.
Actually, I
We
think
should have let off with
she's the best person in the group, but
we should have led with that. Yeah, I am saying that I think Bear is overhated and like unfairly judged for certain things. That doesn't suddenly make what happens to Nikki okay. What happens to her is horrifying, but I just think it's more nuanced than Bear bad, Nikki good.
so this, if you're watching tonight, it'll connect. But like we talked about this in our last commentary, there's a thing with people my age, like 25 and ish, where they're prudish. They
Mhm.
also have no nuance.
Yes. Both
They're
of
like
these things are true.
really they the media literacy is dead. Um so it's funny that this movie's like so popular, as popular as it was, and then it's
Mhm.
like nobody gets it. It feels like.
Well, and what makes Bear such a great character, and this performance from Michael Johnston so good, it's like this is like, he does not think of himself as a bad guy. Like, this is one of the most, like, we've seen, especially in horror, like a lot of versions of like the evil nice guy, and I think this is one of the most believable versions where like like, he doesn't think he's a bad guy at all, but again, like, he has some of those negative traits and bad behavior that's gonna get out of control in the back half of that, and then when he finally does try to fix it, like, it's way too late.
Yes.
Well,
And
and
in my opinion,
okay,
sorry.
real quick, I think also what's so interesting about some of the reaction to this movie is just how unseriously men's mental health is taken. If this was if this same movie came out and the roles were reversed, everyone would be saying that if Nikki made the wish, that she needed therapy and help, and all they did was medicate her, and so that's why it didn't work. I find that super interesting.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think my TV turned on motion smoothing. I don't know how to turn it
Oh,
off.
Robert's gonna freak out.
Oh god, it's somewhere in settings. They always make it a pain in the ass to find.
Yeah, they do. And my TV remote doesn't have a settings button. It's never done this before. There we go.
Tyler says that he gets the impression that Nikki could have been into the bear at the start of the movie. Well, and that was my read, is that she's trying to get him to confess, but
my
he's
read on it as
so
well.
awkward and insecure. The moral of the story is, if you like somebody, just tell them so you can have a conversation.
Yes.
You're correct. No, that's my read on it as well. I think it's more tragic if she does like him.
Yeah.
Like even from like just a storytelling perspective, I think it's it's a mistake if she doesn't.
Well, and I think the actress is playing it like that.
Yeah, I think she is too.
But I like that it's ambiguous and you can read it
Yes.
either way.
No, the movie's not like
And-
this is what's happening. No interpretation.
Yeah, there we go. Motion smoothing wasn't off; it was on low.
Ugh.
What the fuck?
Fuck you, TVs.
I think I've watched too many That's a Bad Idea sketches because now I see Cooper Tomlinson's like bits. Like he's that's the
Yeah.
face he makes when he gets the asshole tax.
And on first viewing, you just don't realize how shitty of a friend Ian
Oh, Ian
is.
sucks. A thing that it's just like normal clothes, but the costume design in this movie is really good too.
Yeah, no, they're
It
like
is-
dressed like real people and not movie characters.
Yeah. It is astounding to me that this movie was made for under $1 million.
Yeah, 750, I think.
Like, with how many just locations and sets and extras.
Have you heard about that bartender?
No.
No.
He was like he had this whole bit about like pretending he was like really important to the movie, and like he was like, "You guys see the bartender? That was me."
I mean, if he wasn't there, the rest of the movie wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
I love those memes where it's like, I wish Nikki was cracked at like whatever game and it's her streaming footage over like Dead by Daylight footage or Call of Duty footage.
Yeah.
Just imagining Nikki sitting there playing Call of Duty and getting like a 50 kill streak. And I think that is part of what made this movie so popular. And it's that double-edged sword where it's like, it's cool that this is getting the movie attention, but it is also a bunch of jokes that people aren't really thinking of the actual movie, just funny lines, is how many memes came from this movie.
Yes.
Oh yeah, like this was the whole sensation.
And I don't want to be like, I don't want to claim to be a trendsetter, but I caught this right at the beginning of the wave.
Me too.
Yes,
And I
Hayden, we know.
I saw it opening night. I was like, I saw one trailer and I was really excited by the premise. So I went to see it blind after that trailer, and I was like, I'm like telling people to see it, and then it blew up, and I'm like, oh no.
You think Barker's Pub is a reference to Clive Barker?
No.
Aw.
I doubt it.
Hey, Clive Barker is the superior Barker.
No. Yeah,
Yeesh.
probably.
Tyler says that he honestly thought they needed more Ian. He's talking about somebody being annoying. Adam Arch says Hayden really led to this movie being so popular. It's true.
Yeah, I'm the problem. Indy is so good in this role. It's
No, she's in.
crazy.
It's almost a shame that she just totally eclipses the rest of this cast. Like,
yeah.
it's totally possible she gets an Oscar nomination for this movie. With
I
how
also
much
kind
of
of
a
feel
phenomenon this was.
I almost feel bad for her. Like she blew up so fast, and now like there's a microscope on her.
Yeah, that's gotta suck. Because I first saw her like you on Superman and Lois, which
Yeah.
she was good on.
She's good in that. Her character sucks, but
Yes.
but I like her.
Well, Adam
But
Arch
this is
says
such a
that
star-making
the
role.
whole world listened to you, Hayden. Yeah, you made a wish for everybody to watch Obsession.
Yeah.
No, and she's talked about she would love to be in like the Marvel universe because I think she was rumored for something in X-Men or something.
Yeah, she
I
apparently
like
met that director.
Wouldn't mind that. I don't know who she would be up for, but I think she had said she would like to be Mystique, and I wouldn't hate that casting.
Yeah. Oh, she's got the like chameleon thing where she can.
She does such a good job making real Nikki and then possessed Nikki like such distinctly different characters. Because usually how you'd play this in this type of premise is you just kind of just having more exaggerated version of the character you're playing, once the spell happens, but it's like she is not this person.
Mm-hmm. Well, and what surprised me, because I managed somehow to go into this as blind as possible, is that one side doesn't ever fully go away. Like, real Nikki pops up every so often. But Robert, the real question is, do you subscribe to the dead cat theory?
I do not.
Oh my
I think
god!
it's funny.
It's a beautiful fan theory.
That's the dumbest thing.
Oh well,
one of the only flaws and it makes it not generic, I guess. I think the jump to crazy is a little too quick. Maybe.
I think that's fair.
The cat thing happening as soon as it does is a little too much. Not the verdict on cat, that's crazy. But the cat shrine is a little
Yeah.
Just as a bit, I'll mention this. Austin and I think we were the first two people to see this. I could be wrong about that. We had a whole bit about replacing all the people in this movie with Scooby-Doo characters. And Bear is Shaggy.
Oh.
Wait, Ian was Scooby. And
now that tracks.
And Scrappy was the cat.
Well, there's a lot of Scooby-Doo 2002 in this when you think about it. That possess love interest. Scooby and Shaggy.
I wish this movie came out in 2002 so it could have Sarah Michelle Gellar as Nikki.
Adam March, she has an incredible performance talking about Indy. Yeah, I agree. And then, Austin and Hayden were the first two people ever to see this movie. It's true.
It's true.
Yes. I saw it before Curry Barker did.
And this is one of the lines people theorize, like, is a clue that like she really is into him when she says like, well, when I have a crush on a guy, like nobody knows. I keep that to myself.
I'm a little behind or ahead of you, but that's fine.
I'm at 19 minutes, just FYI.
You're at what?
I'm at 1910.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
And again, that's a great bit earlier because Ian's like, oh, like call her creepy Nikki, like she'll find that funny, and then he doesn't, and she's like, the fuck did you just say? Like that was totally intended sabotage on Ian's part.
And then this when he's like, when she's like, "Do you like me?" and he's like, No. No, that line there, I think, is obvious. Like she does like him back, and then it's
and he fucks up here. So this is when you got to be honest, man.
Yeah. No, because even there, I didn't pick up on this as much the first time, but she comes off really disappointed when he just says like we're good friends.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I agree with something Hayden said earlier, like when he makes a swish. Yeah, obviously he doesn't think it's actually gonna work, but the fact that he does this at all is in this such insecure place. It's like it's what I meant. Like, no, he's already a very flawed character that he's even doing this.
That shot's so creepy. When
she's outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sorry.
Tyler says that this is a movie that should never get a sequel or remake. They will probably make something for it. I would be okay with a sequel, but more of a like this other person gets the Willow and we do something different with it, not a second movie with Nikki in it.
Barker talked about, and I don't know if this will ever happen. He talked about he likes the idea of an anthology TV show,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and that sounds really cool.
Well, we know his next movie is going to be take place in this universe, and it will
Which is
supposedly
hilarious,
reveal
'cause
whatever
he-
happened to Nikki.
Oh, I hadn't heard that. I just thought it was just like tangentially connected,
Interesting.
and because he and Cooper Thompson are in it, so I don't know.
Well, I mean that doesn't mean anything. Like Kevin Smith made a whole career of a shared universe with the same actors playing different characters.
What's Cheech is like 4 different people in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
Well, and Robert, you were talking earlier about this movie's budget, and something that I think is impressive about this movie, especially in 2026, is how 70s or 80s it feels, and just its approach.
Yeah.
Like, this is a character drama horror film before it's a killing spree or effects heavy.
I had a thought. Well, I got mad when I heard somebody say this. So I forgot what movie it was, or I think it was The Odyssey. I was watching the RLM review on The Odyssey, and they just randomly throw a jab at this movie, where they're saying like it's framed to be farmed for TikTok clips. I don't have that. I think they're yapping. I think they're being old men about it. Where, like,
I have to watch.
it's center framed. I don't think they're.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's for TikTok bait. I
also think you're taking a joke personally.
I don't know. They were weird about Obsession in their review of that too.
I disagreed with them on Hokum being better. I think this is far better than that. But I don't know. That just wasn't for them.
I mean, they still liked it. Like they gave this movie a positive review.
Adam Arch says we need to find out what happened to the $1 billion sitting in Ian's house. Well, per the rules of the film, spoilers, it would go away when he died.
No, I don't think. Well,
because I don't know if that's how that works.
Then why does Bear do what he does at the end?
But I think the rules probably apply differently. Like I think to different wishes.
So like a
But
material
that's not how
wish,
it's worded. The only 2 ways to get out of a wish is to have somebody wish that you never made the wish, or to die. So when you die, your wish no longer exists, which means the money would no longer exist.
I don't know if that's how that works, though.
Yeah, it's in the movie.
Hayden knows what I mean. Like they're different.
Yeah. Like this is like a very immaterial wish, like in a like a.
Okay, but nothing in the movie says that there's different wishes have different rules.
Well, I mean, we talk about that there are potential side effects that you can call about, but they can't do anything about. In Nikki's case, it's occasionally the real Nikki comes out, and it's horrifying. So we know this wish has a history of side effects, but what I think where Hayden and I are coming from, it's like that call is about that particular wish, and it's like, okay, if you want her to go back to the way she was, you either have to die or somebody else has to wish her out of it. I don't know if that solution like applies to every kind of wish. I don't know.
With respect, you're overthinking it.
I think you're overthinking
it. By applying the rules to the wishes.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll get there, but that is both the most horrifying and funniest scene in the movie to me. Is the phone call?
No, that is very.
So good.
I think it intended to be like really funny.
Oh, Curry Barker is like his comedic timing is beautiful.
So what I like about the believability of this scenario is how long it takes Bear to like be convinced or think like, oh my god, like this worked. this is real, because most rational people wouldn't immediately think that worked or would work. But on the flip side, I do think it's a little too. I'm not saying you guys said this, but I think if you're defending Bear or sympathetic to him, which I am to a point, but to say, well, he didn't sleep with Nikki on the first night here, like he's trying to keep her at a distance and not take advantage of her. It's like, okay, that's all well and good, but you don't like get actual credit for that with the choices he makes later. Like anything here, like in my opinion, is kind of null and void once we see what he does later. Like
Yeah,
you can't defend him in this scene and say, look, you didn't take advantage of her the first night. It's like, okay, but he still does though.
yeah, and then yeah. Once he knows, it still keeps going, and that's bad.
Yeah,
Um,
because
Very
there's
bad.
that line that everybody loves to quote from him later on, where it's like, what's so wrong with being with me?
well, that's when he like crosses the line. Like,
I
well,
think
no, it's before that, but it's the
I think that's where
He
his
crossed-
ego has kind of come into it, and he's like,
Yeah.
you liked being with me a minute ago. Like, he's not processing the finer detail.
And that's kind of like that negative nice guy behavior I was talking about earlier, where he can rationalize it like, well, I deserve this. I'm a nice guy. Like the universe threw me
Yeah.
a bone, so I should be happy. Like he does it without considering her point of view.
there's a this is kind of inside baseball, but there's a design flaw that I'm noticing in my setup while watching this movie specifically. My basement extends that way, and there's a corner over there with a lot of shit in it, and it's not lit. So once we get there, I'm gonna be like, oh.
Adam Arch says that Curry Barker says the money is still there, but I don't count like what people say outside of the film. Like,
Okay.
if it's not in the movie, then I can't take it into consideration because you're saying something after the fact.
And that's the first one. That's the first
Yeah.
bit of the real Nikki.
This should have been
the
the sign of like, oh, something is wrong. Like,
well,
she's on MDMA.
My takeaway, like my initial read on this movie, because obviously, like the just like people have talked this movie to death in a very short amount of time, but my initial takeaway from the movie, kind of my interpretation was, it's like this relationship. It's like being with somebody who is just in a very emotional, or not emotional, but like in a very compromised state. Like I don't even like whether it's mental illness or whatever. I don't even like mean mental illness literally or like as a negative, but like being with somebody who is just like not themselves or emotionally compromised and taking advantage of that. Like being in a relationship with somebody who shouldn't be in a relationship at that point in time and taking advantage of that situation because you want it.
This might be the worst fake browser name of all time. Sorry to interrupt, but
I
like it.
Probe.
Kyle's in the chat and says we're 5 minutes ahead of him. He needs us to pause so he can catch up. Just skip forward. It's fine. We're still in the early parts. Adam Arch, don't trust the creator of the film. It has nothing to do with trusting him or not, but like, I hold this to everyone. I don't take into consideration what they say in an interview or just come up with on the spot. If it's not in the movie, then it doesn't count for the film.
And same thing applies to your theory that you think the money would have gone away.
The Mummy?
But that's not the Mummy.
But it is in the movie. They establish it. Robert, it is in the movie. They establish it.
No, John, you're not listening to me.
Okay.
Calm down. What we are saying is after all the chicanery goes down, we do not see if the money is still around or if it isn't.
But we establish
either way
that if you die, the wish is undone.
Or it depends on the wish. I can't tell.
That's not in the movie.
With the information we get.
All the information we know is that when he dies, he goes back to normal. That's all we had. Yeah. Like, I don't think that's. I'm like in the middle of you two. It's fine.
I don't care either way.
We're really hung up on the money.
Yes.
It is a lot of money, to be fair.
Oh yeah. Well, and what's funny,
That's the best joke in the movie.
the first time I watched this though, because I also read this as a monkey's paw thing. Like that part was actually kind of disappointing because usually in a monkey's paw setup, if somebody says like, "Oh, I wish for $1 billion," one way that could go is like it all falls on him and crushes him and kills him. That's what I thought was gonna happen. But then the more I thought about it, to what you guys were talking about earlier, I'm like, no, it actually is more fun and interesting if it's not monkey's paw. Like if the wish is not inherently evil, you just have to be careful how you word it.
Real quick, sorry, Robert, real quick. Tyler, so why is she fine in the montage if you see it slips through in the first night? I'm not sure what montage you're talking about because we're on the cat scene.
I think
We're
he
about to
means
get
like
it, but
when they're sleeping together later, I think is what he's talking about.
no, there's like the montage of them like having a good relationship.
Well, it's
After
because he's paying attention to her. Like she's only acts out when she feels jealous, and that's whenever he's not paying attention to her. Adam March undone, but how everything Nikki did happen, it doesn't undo its effect. It's weird.
That's what I meant.
Material. Okay, but Robert, with all due respect, not that there's nothing to support that theory. I'm using what rules are established. Like,
okay, and again, we haven't gotten to the scene, but here's what I'm trying to say.
Real quick, sorry. Let's put a pin in that till we get to the scene, because I might be forgetting something. I will admit there might be wording that is weird.
Because my interpretation of the scene is he is asking about how that wish specifically. Like, how do I fix this wish?
Okay, and yeah, Adam March is back in the montage of their great relationship. I think it's just because the demon or whatever is possessing her or sorry, not the demon, the cat is getting what it wants.
Stop.
No, that is a great theory. I love it.
The shot of her in the background just staring at him is so good.
No, cast her in his Texas Chainsaw remake as one of the family.
Yeah,
She should be Leatherface.
Yes.
No, can she be Chop Top?
And you never ready as Chop Top is hilarious. That's a beautiful image.
Dog will hunt.
Cooper Tomlinson as Leatherface.
Yeah.
I like Cooper. On this watch, he's probably the weakest actor in the movie.
Probably. I still think he's fine in it.
He is fine.
Change my headset battery 1 second.
It's a little like, and like I said earlier, I think I've maybe watched too much of them because it's like I see his like skit bits in his performance. We talked over it, but the shots of like her smiling at him in the background are so creepy.
Yes.
And this is a little detailed, but I like that they work in like a music store. You don't see that a lot in movies.
Yeah, it's cool.
I also, because I've only seen this once and I didn't get a chance to rewatch it for this, am picking up more of how much of a piece of shit his friend is. Like, that is terrible advice when Nikki's acting like that.
Yeah.
You guys ever had a 4K skip? Because this is cool.
That means there's something on the disc.
Great.
Oh, just like
Is this the first time? Is this the first time watching your 4K?
Yeah. God damn it.
Adam March, there are so many unsettling shots that are effective. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That, I think, is the real strength of this movie. It's directed really well, and like it never forgets that it's a horror film, and all of the comedy is still horrifying in a way, but it's presented in a way that's funny. Like, if you're Bear, that $1 million wish is horrifying because your one way out of this has just went up in flames.
Yeah. Well, and it's there's a lot of good, like, what I'd call nervous laughter comedy. Like, when they're having that conversation and she's just staring at them in the background, like, you as an audience member are laughing nervously, but you're still on edge. Like, the
Robert, are you
horror
saying
is
she's
not
just standing
compromised.
there menacingly?
Yes.
Yes. My pitch for a sequel to this is Andy Richter freaking out and trying to go kill Nikki.
Adam Arch says no 4K VHS or nothing. Oh,
Oh,
Adam
I
Arch,
have
are you gonna
Terrifier
buy
3
that?
on VHS.
Are you gonna buy that Blair Witch VHS?
Yes, have some.
Lady, why are you standing in the dark?
This
Is
shot
spooky.
is spooky.
It's too spooky.
I was on MDMA and wasted. The Nikki voice is creepy.
So, Hayden, to a point you made earlier about where I don't disagree that the bit with the dead cat is maybe going too far too quickly, but just with how like that scene plays out with him in his conversation with his friend and still like processing this, I love as a character choice that he's immediately hit with all of these red flags, but once he's like completely confident that this wish worked, he then proceeds to ignore all of them and just dive headfirst into this relationship. That
Would
says so much
wouldn't
about his
you?
character. Ugh,
No,
I hope not.
we missed the shot of her eyes, like the glint
Yes,
in her eyes. It's so creepy.
one of the
Well,
best shots of the movie.
yeah.
Adam Arch says I don't think so. I don't love Blair Witch enough to spend money on it. And Kyle says, but it's on VHS. Yeah, like that's a really nice because they're doing the 4K as well. I don't know. That was an experience movie. I don't think I could go back to it and have a good time on a second viewing. But it's cool that's happening. I will buy that Repo Steelbook though. I need it.
Another creepy shot of her eyes. We're still here.
Don't do that. I don't like that.
So good. And like the dialogue here is just so good. Like the way he's kind of interrogating her, like really trying to see if like, okay, was it the wish? Like again, from this point on, like he is now a villain. Like
Yes.
these circumstances have brought out the worst of his behavior. And yeah, Andy Richter was such funny, like random casting. I didn't know he was in this movie.
I hope somebody walked in at just this part, thought it was a rom-com, and then saw.
They
the
should have
rest
just
of it.
released this as a trailer and made it like look like a rom-com. Kyle says, isn't it a recut or something? So there's like an old festival cut that's coming on the 4K, and then something called the 2024 theatrical cut. I don't know what that is. And then apparently Adam Arch and Kyle both are fans of Book of Shadows, which I have not seen. I thought that movie was terrible, but I don't know.
I've heard it's so bad it's good.
We should do that at some point. That
Yeah.
remake from like 2016 was awful.
Oh,
So from this
And
point
here's
on,
the
is where
scene
he,
that
like,
everybody memed.
well, this was
Yes.
the trailer. It was this.
yeah.
Okay.
This was like the
With
first
the-
meme from this movie
Yeah.
before it even came out.
I don't like. I took my hat off because it was hot, but now I look like I'm bald, so I'm gonna put it back on.
You bald fraud.
I'm too young to be bald, but
Just grow out a comb over like a normal person.
I kind of have that. It's like up though. I got the worst widow's peak of all time. I got the Vegeta haircut.
Yeah,
cool.
nice.
I look like Dracula. He's the food critic from that SpongeBob episode. this is where he becomes villainous because he figures out that shit ain't right.
Yeah, it took him a while.
So again, this is because I've only seen this once. Has he figured out it's the wish? Because that, from memory, he just knows she's lying about her dad. No.
I don't think he's like 100% sure it was the wish yet.
Because I remember it feeling like when later on when you get into it, like he's going back and forth because obviously he wants to change the wish, or wants to like alter it. And there's sometimes where it feels like he's playing it like I got what I want, but it's not what I expected because she's so overbearing and possessive. And then there are times where it feels like he likes what he has. I don't remember, but like I said, I've only seen this once.
I think it's both. Like it's just the indecisiveness of this character.
Yeah.
To me, at the end of the scene when he's like, when she's like, "Does it matter?" and he says, "Doesn't matter to me." That's kind of the point where it's like, I think he knows.
Okay.
That's a creepy shot. If we're looking at the same shot, I think I might be still behind.
She's just standing there menacingly. Kyle says that the real villain in this is Bear. I mean, at a certain point, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that absolutely.
It's Nikki. Bear's the villain. Nikki's the threat.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hayden, I think I agree with you because I forgot that we snapped back to the wish scene. I think he has put it together at this point.
Yeah.
And we were just talking over it, so I didn't catch all the dialogue. Was it Ian on the phone with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all just bullshit he's spinning, right? Like he can't believe anything he's saying. There, I don't know.
I wouldn't.
I think he's petty enough to look it up.
Sure.
Let me.
Yeah, even if that phone call is honest, like it's what's motivating it is to nuke this relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a theory that I kind of liked. It that like because she calls him at the beginning of the movie about how she's mad she lost the crystal necklace. So like that's a thing she likes. So wish Nikki giving this gift to him is like pushes real Nikki over the edge. Because like that's not something she would give up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's a theory I can get behind. Like
Robert,
this
you were
movie
telling me before we started this that you're a big fan of the cat theory.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
No, like this.
Who, me?
Where the fuck did that cat theory come from?
I don't know.
No.
Probably one of those YouTube channels that has like a scene from the movie with a bunch of red circles and lines pointing to like.
Yes.
New rock stars or whatever.
No, this movie very quickly got like some The Shining level conspiracy theories. Like this is what the movie means.
Like I watched the Dead Meat podcast about this, and Chelsea and that is even like is still like, yeah, I'm still overanalyzing it, and I'm telling myself not to.
Robert, don't do that.
That's what's so great about this movie is you can have all these different interpretations, but then you'll have people on the internet like, no, this is what it means, and I am right.
Yeah, people like. As much as I do like this movie, and I bought it on 4K, and I like it a lot. Like I said earlier, the discourse around it is obnoxious, and the way people are talking about it is annoying.
Yes.
This is like, yeah.
That's
and then, yeah, it's bad. And then.
Don't do that.
Yes, don't. That's a crime, sir. That is one of the worst crimes, in fact.
Yeah, it's up there. And that's what I mean, like, where again, he's sympathetic at the start of this movie to a point, but when you get to that scene, like after the wish, like on the first night, it's like you can't give him credit for not sleeping with her the first night. Like that is all meaningless once you've hit this
No,
point of the
but
movie.
I think I am with Hayden, where I don't think I lose sympathy with him until he figures it out at the diner, where because I think that is for sure where he knows that it's a wish.
In the previous scene.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to Robert, I get like SpongeBob quotes stuck in my head. That shot of the alarm clock, I immediately went, "Oh boy, 3 a.m." This is the creepiest scene in the movie.
It's so good. She's just being funny.
She kind of like when with the way that they shoot it sometimes it's almost like she's the ring girl.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen the did I send you the makeup? It's creepy as shit.
Oh yeah, it's very unsettling.
No, I
I might have that video still because it's because it's when I realized I think I like Never Ready as a person because she's unhinged. He posted a
Yes.
still image of her in that makeup, and it was scored with "Cyclone" by T-Pain. Because it was like, "Shorty got hips, Shorty got ass," and it was
and the
that.
fact that this scene is still so horrifying when I've seen like 6,000 memes of it, just credits how good this movie is.
Her performance is so good. I'm not gonna do it, but the crying is so creepy.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't love me as much as I love you. It's not mutual.
I meme that all the time. That's my favorite meme in the movie. Is
It's-
it's not mutual.
and that's one of the lessons. That's one of the takeaways. Like it's just such an insecure thing for him, like to even say, like I wish Nikki loved me more than anyone in the fucking world. It's like it's like you think you love her that much, but you actually don't.
Yeah.
Like you'll get over it.
I kind of got scared by the "Why don't you love me?"
Oh, it's so good.
So I like we've been talking about a couple times tonight actually,
Yeah.
and I think I brought this up when I first saw this. Nothing really gets to me in horror movies. When I saw this in theaters, I was creeped out multiple times. And I think that might be why it's my favorite movie of the year because it actually got to me in a way that nothing does.
Well, and I think what's ultimately tragic too is it's manufactured love, and like the title, it's not really love, it's just an obsession. Like she wants to control him. That's not love.
Well, she's talking about her book that she's writing at the beginning of the movie, and she says it's not a romance, it's a love story.
Yeah, and he doesn't know the difference.
Yeah.
And he's we're gonna, even if he's not like that malicious about it at the start of the movie, he's more obsessed with her than he is actually in love with her. Like I said, he's not as actually in love with her as he thinks he is.
Mm-hmm. The stay is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's the part I sent. Yeah, because it's funny. It is funny. Robert, have you listened to the Dead Meat podcast on this movie?
I have, but it's been a minute.
It's. I think that's the part that James talks about that she tried to do to him as a bit, and he's like, "No,
Like, no,
stop,
don't do that,
woman, cease."
She's like, "What? I'm trying to make your hair look like Brendan Fraser in The Mummy." She knows he'll be in the next Mummy movie.
I hope
you guys
you
hear
look
about
like
She will be the mummy in the next movie, Robert.
No, Michael Johnson's in the next movie.
No.
He's the mummy.
Be funny.
He's the titular Brendan Fraser.
And like I said, it speaks a lot about his character that he even tries to make this work as long as he does, because it's like he doesn't really love the real her. He's just like, no, no, no. I just want you to be like the way I like you. It's just, I just want the good, not the bad. Like
I
it's
love the idea
so,
of you.
yeah,
That
exactly.
that creepy face she
No.
and I think of a little the
I don't like it.
Robert
Stop. No, don't
everyone
do
do that at the
that.
same time.
Yeah, because I don't think he even ever says like, I want you to be like you were before, like growing up. It's just like, no, no, no. I like it when you're having sex with me and being in love with me. I just don't want you to do the weird shit.
He
Yeah.
does a little bit do that later when he's like, "Be Nikki, be Nikki."
Yeah. But at that point, like we're too deep into this.
Well, and I think that's why I find Bear interesting, is because he doesn't feel like a movie character that instantly realizes he's done wrong. Like most people, he realizes he's done wrong too late.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Yeah.
it's specifically he tries to fix it too late.
yes.
Oh
And
God.
to this movie's credit, and you know we've talked about this before, I would argue that this is a bad ending. Not like bad as in it doesn't fit the movie, as it is a fucked up ending, and I think it is the only way that this movie could have ended.
Oh God. The ending is so screwed up. If it
Well, that's why I'm curious. Because you said that other movie he has coming out is like supposed to reference this.
That's what I heard.
anything but
Yeah.
ghosts.
I think it could be something as simple as just like we just hear on the radio at one point
Probably.
about this incident. Like it could be something really great. That reveals so good of all the duct tape on
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah. And I love when she's like, "Well, if you're having trouble with the door, you can just stay."
Okay.
No, because like if it was me, like already there's a bunch of red flags that would be like, you know, I'm leaving. But if for whatever reason this is the final straw, I was like, no, this is wrong. This is bad.
Didn't this happen to you when you went to visit your friend?
Oh yeah, you're right.
John was like, "Help!"
But yeah, with that, like until he, that's what has me nervous about like the future of this, because like you guys, I think anthology is the way to go with this movie forward. Just do other wishes, do other characters. But you know, the studio Blumhouse, it's like, well, people love Nikki. We want to make more Nikki movies. Like do more of that, and then that's probably.
Well,
a bad
that's why
idea.
I'm
I'm not
happy-
saying that's officially in the works. It's just.
Well,
you know
that's
they
one thing
want
I am
that.
happy with how in demand. I do think the demand for
This is-
Barker has become a little absurd. This is horrifying.
Yes.
Because he made one movie and now like every studio in the world is pitching him like millions of dollars to make movies. I'm like, relax.
I made a mistake at one point, and it wasn't on streams, but it's fine. But we were talking about Curry Barker movies, and I misread an article. I thought they pitched him an 8-picture deal. It was 8-figure deal. I read it wrong.
Oh, I
okay.
also
Yeah,
read
that's
8-picture deal. Because somebody posted that in the
Yeah.
Discord. And I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I read it wrong. It was 8-figure deal, which is still insane.
This
But-
is the scene where I was like, oh, this movie's like really fucked. Like, because the other stuff is fucked, but in like, I've kind of seen some of this before. It doesn't bother me. This bothered me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this upset me, and I was like, eh.
Adam Arch says India's the Scorpion King. Make it happen, Hollywood.
That'd be improved.
But for what I was saying a minute ago, because even his next movie, they're giving him $5 million to make it. I don't know.
Is that anything but ghosts?
Yeah.
Well, that's already done.
I would have kept a couple. Let him do some more, you know, under $1 million movies before you start getting into the big.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I like this movie a lot. I'm afraid if you give him too much money, he'll lose the plot.
Yeah. Because like I'm
and-
after this movie, I'm really happy he's getting Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I don't want him to lose the plot before we get there.
Sure. To be fair, though, it's not like that's a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Like we're still talking about like a much lower
I've
budget.
joked about this before, but Curry Barker's Marvel movie would be hilarious. I don't know what that is, what that looks like.
Get him for Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
give him Ghost Rider.
Because, like, I'm not
Michael
as down on that announcement, but, like, there are directors that I think would be much better.
Michael
Yeah.
Johnston as Ghost Rider.
Well, no, you gotta keep Gosling.
No, Gosling is Johnny Blaze, but Johnston is Ghost Rider.
Oh.
He turns into Michael Johnston.
Part of why I think this struck such a chord with people, especially people closer to our age. It's like I think we've all known two people like within like this kind of friend group who are suddenly dating and are just like a horrible match for each other, and it's so confusing to the rest of the friend group. Like, why is this happening? This is so weird.
Yeah, that whole saga with you and Noah was weird.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
strange. Well, and
I'll make it work.
you talked about, Bear's very flawed, and I think a lot of people that age can kind of see some of those flaws in the early part. Now, if they identify with what he does later, that's a problem. Call 911 or something.
Another thing I will slightly defend him on. I've seen a lot of people be like, it's wrong that he reciprocates Sarah's feelings because he's in a relationship with Nikki. Nikki has already like gone off the deep end by this point. He's just like I don't know.
Well, and again, that's the tragedy of it. And again, very relatable, the idea of like he finally got what he wanted, and then oh fuck, this other person liked me the whole time who's right here and is way better for me.
Yeah.
Well, and I've even seen some people say that like he kind of act like he's obligated to return Sarah's feelings, which I think is a double standard. Like he's not any more than Nikki is obligated to return his feelings.
I hate the look of that meat. Ugh.
Oh God.
Everybody throw up. I love the way this movie's shot. Like I was talking earlier about the like
center frame,
bitching about it being center framed. I don't think that's like. I think that's a choice. I don't think that's like TikTok bait.
Why do you take everything Red Letter Media says so seriously?
I think that was like a sincere criticism. I don't think it was them doing a bit.
I mean, I haven't watched the review because I haven't seen the Odyssey, but I don't know. But no, I also like how this movie shot in some scenes like that, like because you have that like slow zoom in. Remind me a lot of something like The Shining, like Kubrick would have done that in The Shining.
Yeah, this, like you said earlier, this is very old school.
Yeah.
That's another thing that Ian does that's kind of fucked is like he doesn't drive to work on purpose because he knows he wants Bear to take him home so he can bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think what's refreshing about this movie too is how just sincere it is about what it is. This movie doesn't try to subvert your expectations. It doesn't try to be clever in the third act. It's just a straightforward premise executed excellently.
Yeah, I mean it's a premise like the idea of like careful what you wish for or why wishing for somebody to be in love with you is bad and has negative consequences. We've told the story a million times. We mentioned the monkey's paw earlier. What I think is really funny is Curry Barker cited specifically the Simpsons monkey's paw episode as an influence, not the monkey's paw, the story, the Simpsons episode specifically.
I also
his
think
inspiration.
the Fairly Odd Parents is also in there.
Yes.
Well,
I haven't heard him mention it, but yeah.
I think that is something that you're going to see more with this younger generation of filmmakers and actors coming up. Because wasn't there that whole thing about like Tom Holland not knowing what the Odyssey was or something? Or his manager didn't know what it was, and all he knew was that like there was a Cyclops in it. And I'm like, that's fine. Like, I don't know.
Nobody knows everything.
People take that stuff way too seriously. And including me, sometimes I'm like, "Oh, you should know that." I'm like, "That's not that big a deal."
So this is
Okay.
interesting because I looked up Curry Barker, and apparently he had an interest in horror starting with the remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh.
That makes sense. He's my age. That makes sense.
Yeah.
He would have been 3 when that came out.
Yeah, it was his first
Oh,
movie.
Jesus Christ.
No, yeah, no. This movie makes me feel bad about my accomplishments because everyone in it's my age. And Never Eddie might be younger than me.
And we shit on Ian a lot, but he is in the right in that conversation. Like, it's boys' night.
Correct. No
Yeah,
women.
she was born in 2001.
Yeah,
God
me
damn.
too.
Oh, so Curry Barker's older than you.
Okay. Was he 99?
Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind.
That old man. Can't relate to him anymore.
I mean, I was born in 92. All of this is making me feel old.
Austin and I have dubbed this Curry Barker phone hell.
Okay, so here's the scene. Real quick. Dre Evans isn't the guy who made Backroom even younger. Yeah, because nobody shut up about it.
I know, but that's annoying. And I will say, age does sometimes equal experience. This is way better than Backrooms. Backrooms is fine.
I haven't seen it.
I love Curry Barker in this scene. We don't really do that.
Did you read the back of the box?
That's the asshole fee for being an asshole.
Well, and again, there is like also a mystical component to this because like the guy on the other end of the line, like he already knows what he's talking about.
See, I don't know
Curry
if he
Barker
knows
phone
the.
hell.
So I don't know if he knows what the wish is. Just a wish. This reads like standard phone jargon.
I hope they do a bit at some point where you get this conversation from Curry's end. Where he's like just at a desk in a polo shirt, just answering a landline.
Sounds to me like you have a moral obligation.
He's Jigsaw.
Curry Barker's Saw would be incredible. Yeah, okay, so Robert, there's nothing in this scene that says that there's different wishes have different ends.
And all I said was like, I don't know. And again, this is what I mean. There is that mystical component because he says, "You want to talk to her," and then the scream, like,
yeah, no, this is Curry Barker phone hell.
Yeah. Adam March, I think it's Claire's conversation. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know.
But I don't agree with your point a second ago that like this is just phone jargon. It's like no, like the guy on the other end of the line, like he already knows the situation and who Nikki is, and like I don't even know like how the mechanics of that scene work. It's just funny. You want to talk to her, screaming.
Well, but when I said that, I'm talking about the first half of the conversation where just he's like reading it sounds like a Q&A, like, no, your wish can't be canceled. Yes, the only way to end it is to die.
The sound design in this scene is so gross.
Oh yeah.
The subtitles are like sloshing.
And there's almost like a coming of age quality to this too, like the idea, especially when you're young, it's like you mythologize this person, you may be into, and you think you want to believe, you think you want to be with them through sickness and in health, right? Well, this is like the furthest extreme of that, and now you got to deal with it. Like, this
Yeah.
I
is
don't
what
know.
sharing your
Even
whole life with another person is.
you know,
Lines have to be drawn,
Hey,
is what Hayden's
Hayden,
saying.
this is what
Yeah.
you're in for the rest of your life. Are you ready for that?
if this happened to me, I would leave.
This is
This
gonna
is
happen
the
to you
line.
tomorrow.
That no, this is the line.
It's
No, I just,
and again, that's what makes this whole movie great. It's just it's the most heightened, extreme version of that situation.
yeah.
That might be my favorite line delivery of him in the movie. Did you cook the cat?
Yeah, and we all have different lines. My line
Mine
is
the
like,
cat.
"Oh, you made a shrine of my dead cat," and that's before even cooking it. Like, yeah, but my line was crossed ages ago.
Your line was crossed before the wish was made. You're like, ew. She gave money to a homeless guy. Get out of here.
Woke.
Oh, the guy that plays Bear is one of the people in the Texas Chainsaw game.
Oh,
yeah, I
cool.
think I knew that. That game is whack, but
Oh. Is he like one of the survivors in it?
It just says Danny. I don't know if that's a survivor or a killer.
I think a survivor. I haven't played it like since launch, but I think the only
He's
like killer that's original is like Johnny or something, and then there's another one.
he's also in an episode of Supergirl and X-Men '97.
Yeah.
Who is he in '97?
Young Nathan Summers.
Oh, cool.
Don't do that.
Cyclops.
That screaming is scary.
Oh yeah.
I think he might be too old for what they're going for. Cause he's
Yeah, I think
30.
he's like 30. He should be Professor X.
Yeah.
Magneto.
Because didn't they finally officially cast Cyclops?
Yeah.
They did cast Cyclops.
It's an actor. I don't really know, but sure it'll be fun. This feels like a that's a bad idea sketch.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I will say, talking about costume design again, I like his vest in this scene, and I kind of want one. Because I like Carhartt, and I kind of want this vest.
Do you guys think this is a real, like, this version of Jenga is real, or did they just make this for this movie? Because I've never seen this before.
They do make Jenga drinking games, but I don't know exactly what.
That Kit Connor is in Warfare apparently and Ready Player One. But yeah, he's only 22 years old, which I think is around how old Sadie Sink is. So like they're conscious of casting them around the same age.
Sadie Sink,
which is funny because then they went like mid-30s for Emma Frost, so we know that's not happening.
I only know this because I googled it earlier. I googled it earlier. For I don't know why. Sadie Sink is exactly 1 year younger than me. We have the same birthday.
Oh my god.
So she's 24.
Yeah. So, but within that same, they're looking at
yeah
actors that are in the same age range.
And Navarrette's like the same age, so Mystique wouldn't really work for her at that point. Then.
Oh, I don't agree with Mystique. I think you can be ambiguous about the age because she can look like anyone.
This part's creepy.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite scene in the movie.
Yeah.
And this is relatable because we've all been with a significant other who had to read their awkward poetry.
I want to know what the thing on the block said.
Like, this is so uncomfortable. Like, this is secondhand embarrassment just on the screen.
I love Sarah's face. Like, what?
What the fuck?
Adam Arch, Hayden Googled Sadie Sink's age for research purposes. Yeah.
For legal purposes, probably.
Oh. I don't like where this conversation's going.
I don't either. I was looking up Spider-Man and I clicked on her Wikipedia. and then I saw that we had the same birthday.
Well,
Adam
what
Arch says Robert has been in many relationships with poets. It's true.
Yeah, including Noah.
Oh,
Noah the poet. This is
That's
his last
what we
name.
call him.
Noah Poet.
Noah's gonna watch
No.
this back and be like, "What the fuck?"
What the hell?
No, what I think is funny with the ages in Spider-Man is like Tom Holland and Florence Pugh are like the same age, but her character has to be like 10 years older than him, and you just
Yeah.
can't address it.
He is 22 in Brand New Day.
Yeah, he'd be around 22.
Yeah.
This whole sequence is so good. Kiss the person sitting to your left. Shit.
You think she'd be jealous if it was Ian?
I think so. I know you're joking, but like,
Yeah.
I don't think it matters who
Basically
it
the
is
same
if it's
thing would
not
happen.
her.
Yeah, but it is like just amplified because she already has eyes for Sarah. Like, you stay the fuck away from my man.
This
Gotta do that
face
thing.
she's making is so goofy.
There's the mean face.
That's Hayden's just like default expression.
I can't do it. I look like a frog.
I mean, that's nothing to do with the face that you're making.
Oh no.
Oh, that's such a good sound choice. Like, you're just dragging the chair back.
The kiss face here.
Oh.
I love the guy. Like, we don't get his name. The guy with the big hair. He's just like the whole scene. He's beautiful. I love him.
Give him a
He's
spin-off.
probably just a friend of theirs.
Probably. Like, and I haven't noticed, we haven't gotten it, but when we see the guy who works at the shop,
Yeah.
is he in any of That's a Bad Idea sketches? Because he's got to be a friend of theirs,
I
I
don't
would
know.
think, but I don't recognize him.
The guy at the store where he's like, "Don't bring that energy in here, man."
He's my favorite part of the movie.
I love that guy.
He's so good.
We're gonna make a shot-for-shot remake of this movie, and you can play that guy.
Yay.
Yeah, and Hayden will be Bear.
No, John plays Bear and Nikki.
No. You'll
play
be
Ian.
Bear, Austin will be Nikki.
Oh no.
And so one thing we were saying earlier, I think John said it, like Nikki's like the main threat of this movie, but she is, as we see, a victim in all this. That's the angle that makes this interesting, because how you'd usually play this with this type of premise is like she would just be the villain start to finish, but it is very clear from the like Nikki in no way deserves any of this that happens to her. Like, she is the victim. She is the blameless victim in this scenario.
Yeah. Oh god, that scene where she's starting bashing her face in. Ugh. But no, I like that. We talked about this earlier, but I like that real Nikki pops up every so often. You know, it's not me. It's not me.
Mm-hmm. And that's something that could so easily come off like a cheat or whatever. But the fact that like we talk about like, oh, like, you know, there are side effects. Like, I don't know. Like, read the fine print on the back of the box.
I think more than anything.
Oh, sure. Well, talking earlier about like what they could do in a sequel, and again, I would prefer the route where we just go anthology, explore different characters and different scenarios. But until a sequel says otherwise, like, look, like, again, I love Nikki. She does not deserve any of this that happens to her. But my read on this ending is like, oh, she's going to jail. Like, she is fucked. Until a sequel says otherwise, like, she is fucked at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
She has killed people.
Yeah.
They'll pull a Don't Breathe 2 and they'll make a sequel that's a different genre and makes no sense.
Yay.
I love that Don't Breathe 2 isn't a horror movie. Like, really?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. But like the only way she doesn't get jail time after the events of this movie is if they can convince people that she just had a mental break and needs to go into a mental hospital.
They should do a courtroom drama. That's the
Yeah.
sequel to the. Uh, sorry, I'll be right back.
Adon.
Okay.
He's never beating those allegations.
Now I'm starting to think he doesn't love us as much as we love him.
Oh no. It started. No, 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 don't say that.
This isn't okay, Nikki. It's like, dude, we've been at this for days now. Oh, and this twists the knife even more, though, that, like, at this point, it's not just he knows that the wish worked, it's he knows this isn't Nikki. This is freaky Nikki, as a matter of fact.
And I feel like that should be like, if he's still in denial, which, to be fair, I think there is a certain case of, I can believe that he's in denial, like he doesn't want to believe it because he's enjoying the light, like having her attention. But the moment she says, "I'm your freaky Nikki," that's just like, you can't deny it anymore. Something's wrong. She hates that name.
Yes. Also, she just bashed herself in the face with the piece of wood earlier. Like,
no, that's
again,
fine. That's just behavior.
Well, and like I said earlier, like take the supernatural element out of it. It's like when you know someone enough to tell like when they are not being themselves, and you're still pursuing that relationship, like you're taking advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter how you look at it, it's like that's just ill-advised and wrong.
Yeah, don't say that. Why say that?
Yeah, there's a line like I want you to be like Nikki, but still like me. I can be Nikki.
Tyler, okay, if you're going to do an anthology series, you could have Curry Barker start the episodes by picking up the phone. It always bookends it, kind of like a crypt keeper.
I love the idea of Curry Barker Crypt Keeper. He'd be a fun horror host. That's what the sequel should be. It's the whole, like, Curry Barker plays just a character who just works for One Wish Willow, and it's his perspective this entire movie.
What I'm getting out of this more than anything is it, because now that that show is now streaming, maybe some of the rights issues got fixed up. Can we have Curry Barker's Tales from the Crypt?
Yeah, he'd be a good fit for it. No, again.
Oh, look who decided to come back.
Oh,
Robert's very upset. You made that you made that wish on the One Wish Willow, and now Robert's not acting like himself.
Oh, I wish Robert was good at video games.
Oh.
Okay.
I wish Robert could only die by one specific way, but he never knows how, so he's effectively immortal. But
ooh, I like that.
Don't say that. Why say that?
But it's oddly specific and also common. You just don't know what it is.
That Hayden, that earlier scene when he tells Nikki to stay home and she just stands there all day. You know what that thought made me to think of?
What?
What do you usually do when I'm gone? Wait for you to get back.
Get back. You know, knowing Curry Barker, this might be intentional. He might be a Sponge Robert enjoyer.
A Sponge Bobert.
Bobert. Bubar or whatever.
Nikki, I don't like it when you're in the shadows. It's scary.
Stop summoning the shadows to dissolve into them. I don't like it. Stop using your powers over light, Nikki. How far does the One Wish Willow go? Can you be like, I wish I was an omnipotent deity, and then
Yeah, no. And Curry Barker's talked about that, where like he's acknowledged, like, yeah, I know this universe doesn't make sense. You just got to go with the premise. Like, I think there's a quote from him somewhere, like, yeah, if this thing actually existed, in the world there would be like dragons and shit flying around. Like, this world would
yeah,
be so broken.
yeah,
Well, that's what's kind of funny about this movie is it's just like such a sincere story about these two people
Mhm.
in a CinemaSins filled internet world where everybody nitpicks everything to death. So yes, sure, you can invent like a million plot holes, but honestly, who the fuck cares?
Well, it's the same thing with that movie Big with the Tom Hanks movie. Like you could have the exact same questions with that,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but nobody talked. I mean, I'm sure they do now, but
My favorite scene in this that like kind of addresses that is just when he not Googles, when he probes earlier the question, One Wish Willow, is it real? And it's all these varied responses of, yeah, it's fucking real, holy shit, and nah, it's just bullshit. That part's really funny, and it feels believable because people on there would be lying and telling the truth, and you could not discern what is real or not. It's like, yeah, you'd have a lot of contradictory information. So that's a really clever scene. I like how he addressed that.
Yeah.
Like, because that's how. Okay, that makes it very 2026. Is you have a character who would Google like, hey, is this magic thing real? Can people tell me? And then you get conflicting information.
what would your most inconsequential One Wish Willow wish be?
I honestly would probably just wish for the money like Ian does.
I wish nacho fries were year round at Taco Bell.
No, if I was
You
gonna
know,
wish for something like that, I'd wish for them to bring back the what was it? I forget now, but they used to have a taco that I really liked, and they don't serve them anymore.
I mean, you know what I'd wish for.
You'd wish for those Pop
Like,
Tarts.
I wish for those fucking Pop Tarts, the cinnamon roll Pop Tarts that they need to bring back. Damn it.
No,
That might be your wish anyway if they were unlimited.
I
Draven says Curry Barker is the hash slinging slasher.
It's true.
Yes.
Tyler says the McRib to come back, but like it comes back all the time. I don't know.
Fuck the McRib. My damn Pop Tarts.
The McRib sucks, and I can't.
No, the McRib is good.
No, because they gave like in school the rib day was the worst fucking day because it's a shitty.
God.
No, because it's like a McRib sandwich and they're disgusting. I hate the McRib.
Ugh.
You're just wrong. It's not their best sandwich. That's their fish sandwich. But
You're.
have you tried
I'll
it?
tell you off camera. Yes, I have.
You've
The
tried
filet
their
fish
fish
is
sandwich.
whack.
No, it's delicious.
I love that this is the scene over which we're talking about. The
Killing
filet
me.
of fish.
No, this scene is just like, oh god.
And again, it's the root. It gets to the root of this character's problems, like his indecisiveness. He can't bring himself to kill her, but he doesn't want to kill himself either.
It's a show of how good this movie is that we've each said at least twice, this is my favorite scene in this movie.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
mine.
this is my other favorite scene in this movie.
The car scene is the best scene.
This scene jump scared me, I won't lie. I did not see it coming.
So
this is my kill of the year for now.
Oh, it's gonna be the one to be, and it's really funny that like it was almost longer. Like this is the cut down, censored. We have to get this to an R version, and she hits her like 20 times. No, the kill coming. Like I saw it coming a mile away, but I didn't know exactly what was gonna happen. The way we were lingering on this, and I was looking out that window, I was expecting Nikki to appear on the other side of that window, and I'm like, what's she gonna do? Like, I did call that Sarah was gonna die here. I just didn't know how it would happen.
You were like, Sarah dies tonight.
Sarah
Harding. Robert, that's your wish. Everybody likes The Lost World now.
No, that's on the list somewhere. I'd also wish for all the Libman in the world.
The what?
I saw the Libman was mine. John wasn't there for that.
I thought you said lemon at first. I was like, what?
No,
Libman. I don't think John was there.
I don't know what that is. I don't think I want to know.
Cleaning product, and Robert's obsessed with it.
Do you put the lemon on your Pop-Tarts?
Yes.
It's on everything.
No, there's this whole bit about how we all live in a house together, and the house is fucking disgusting because Robert only lets us buy one type of cleaning product and then hoards it all in his room.
It sounds like brain rot when you say it out loud, but trust me,
it
like
is.
In context,
I already know it is.
Sense.
I already know it is. I've known you people long enough.
It made perfect sense at the time.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
One of our 2 a.m. discussions.
Oh boy, 2 a.m.
Actually, I think this was after a stream. It was like 11.
But also, like, I believe everything Sarah is saying here. Like, because her interpretation of the situation is, okay, either Nikki is just dating you to get back at Ian, or she's lost her mind and has had a mental break. But of course, like, she doesn't have the full context.
Here we go.
Yeah, and I knew Nikki was gonna run up to the car here. I just wasn't sure how this was gonna go down. I mean, at least she dies peacefully.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh.
Stop.
I mean, that brick does look pretty rubber the more you look at it, but
I definitely need to see that extended cut.
It's like 2 hours.
Yes.
Oh.
This is your fault.
Yes.
It's the audience talking to him.
In hindsight, mistakes were made.
Am I an asshole? Do you buy that Wish Nikki understands that they have to hide the body?
I mean, I think it's fine.
Yes, because I think she understands that it maybe not in like the way you're thinking. It's just an obstacle for them to potentially be separated, so like nobody can know.
Yeah.
She knows it can be bad for Bear, and she doesn't want
Yeesh.
anything bad to happen to him. It's been a long day. Just go home. I'll take care of this.
And she never wants to be apart from him, so she's planning something nefarious.
Oh.
I don't think she's very nice.
Don't say that.
I'll say it.
My hot take is that this is fucked.
Oh.
Robert naturally agrees with everything Bear has done in this movie.
Somebody has to.
I defend all men.
This again, the extreme, the other direction. This is like the ultimate meninist movie. Like, finally, I've been seen.
I've
Bear is
been-
my hero.
Oh my god! Did you open the memes chat?
Oh God, that's not good.
That is not good. Why do he has like a name tag on his shirt?
Yeah, like
Jesus Christ.
if this isn't a guy Curry Barker just knows, this is like the most perfect casting ever. Because I want to see this guy in more things. What's a One Wish Willow? You can't come in here with this energy, man.
I love this guy. Hey,
The
fuck
box
you,
is
man.
the box is full of warnings, man.
Hey, fuck you, man. Me at work.
Bear's just having a really rough day.
What'd you do?
What have you done?
Robert, I pulled up the Lipman thing. Sorry.
I already used my wish, man.
I wished I was exactly half an inch taller.
Hooray!
I wished for a free Crunchwrap Supreme. Just one. I don't want to get greedy.
Yeah, and even like just the way he phrases that, it's like it's still selfish. Like, I wish she
Yeah.
only loved me as a friend. Damn it. Yeah, because
So I don't disagree, but also like, how else are you gonna word it?
I mean, look, because I would totally fuck this up no matter what. But I think the way to word it is something to the effect of like, I wish she was her real self or how she was before I made the wish. Like
Well,
that's
what you need to do is get a wish
yeah,
that reverses everything. To
yes, and also can my friend be not dead anymore? Yeah, like can I go back in time to like the day before I made the wish or something? Again, you got to be really careful with your wording though. But you know, and at the start of this game is saying that some people think are too extreme in one direction, that oh, Bear's like just a villain from the start and not sympathetic at all, which obviously is a lot more complex than that. But in the other direction, there are also other people who are way too defensive of Bear
yes.
and think
Yeah,
he's a victim in all this.
I mean, okay.
Like, he is the villain of the movie.
Yeah. I think where my problem is that people are using it to judge people's morality, and I'm like, it's not that serious, dude.
It's just a movie.
Cause like I don't disagree that he's the villain, but I mean, He also spends the rest of the movie paying for what he did too at the same time. So like, I don't know.
Well, yeah.
We can all agree that everything that happens from here on is Ian's fault. Because if he had just listened, it would have all been fixed.
I would
Nah,
just
be like Ian.
I just make a really petty wish. I wish everyone on Earth had my eyesight.
That oh god, like I wish everybody on Earth had my eyes.
Oh,
Oh God.
Get careful how you word that. Like so, the first time I watched this, I was kind of disappointed by this because I was like, "Oh, how you typically play is like he gets like crushed to death by all the money." But I've come back around to liking this choice. That no, I like that the wishes themselves aren't inherently evil. You just got to be careful with how
yeah.
you word it.
How much money $1 billion is? It would fill that room and more.
I wish for $1 billion in ones. Oh god.
I wish for $127.
Oh.
Don't do that. Stop.
Oh.
Why'd you do that?
Spooky. Adam Archie depends on the denomination of the bills, Hayden.
7.
True. Yeah.
They
You wish for $1 billion and get it in like foreign currency. No. I don't know what to do with this. Don't do that. Stop. Get some help.
No. Oh,
Oh.
stop. Give me the gun.
I'm sorry for the theatrics. Oh, it's cool.
I couldn't when I first saw this, I didn't realize that she gave herself the tattoos of Sarah, and then I
Yeah.
caught it the second time in like shitty marker.
Do you want me to wear Sarah's face? I can do that.
No.
Oh my god, is this a Texas Chainsaw prequel? Is this Leatherface's origin story?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Female Leatherface would go crazy. And it's a better Texas Chainsaw prequel than Leatherface.
I mean, that's a low bar.
She's scratching at the door.
Scratching at the door.
Let me in.
Okay, thank you.
I'm a head out of life.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Adam Arch says India's Leatherface. Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Don't shoot yourself in the chest.
That's the worst thing to do. No, it's that Shaun of the Dead scene. Right? It's like, nah. I don't want to do this. And it's so sad, just the way we bring this back, thinking about how his cat died, and that he's gonna overdose. And I was a little surprised the movie didn't just end with her making the wish for him to love her just as much, because that's classic karma. Like, that's your Tales from the Crypt EC Comics ending. But you get both. Like, I like how they work both in. But he both dies, and still right before that gets just a little taste of her medicine. And even then, and again, it just, even to the bitter end, he's like, okay, I guess I gotta kill myself. He still chickens out. And that's really good karma. That like that, there's just really smart writing and consistent with this character. Like, he only dies because she made the wish, which stopped him. And like, because he's gonna try to make himself throw up here, because he's immediately chickening out. So just indecisive to the bitter end.
I think he's gonna throw up because he just swallowed all those pills with no water. Jareth, I just got here. Hey, how's it going? So you guys might have talked about this already, but do you think he's the right choice for Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I do.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think he shoots horror really well, and he's good at just making realistic characters.
He's good at groups, which is great for a slasher.
No, that's what I meant. Like, he was sticking his fingers.
I was mostly
in
joking
his mouth,
about earlier when he was gagging. It was like, it's probably because he just dry swallowed all those pills.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of people on first viewing like miss what happens here. Like, a lot of people don't hear the snap that she just wished for him to love her. And she has no idea that she's accidentally killing him by doing that.
Yeah, see, I missed that. I thought he died from the pills that he just swallowed. He
does, but right now he's under her spell, and like, look, it's so romantic. This reminded me of the end of Pearl, when she's just smiling at the camera.
Yeah.
Tyler, do you think Texas Chainsaw Massacre will be in period piece? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so she just wished for him to love her as much as she loves him.
Oh, yeah, because we're going down to... Okay, I get you.
But doesn't know he just took a bunch of pills to try to kill himself, which is why he starts dying. What did you do, Bear? Classic little Romeo and Juliet situation.
What I love about this is how it's going to shift. She's going to say the same thing, but it's going to have a very different meaning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her switch here is so good. From mournful, possessed Nikki to real Nikki. Yeah, I thought they were gonna go all the way. Well, like, I thought she was gonna shoot herself there, but then she snaps out of it.
Wasn't that the original ending?
I think so. I don't know if they shot it or not, but I did hear that the ending changed. And yeah, that's such a good choice. The way she like just pushes him off of her, like, she has been so horribly betrayed by this guy, to say the least.
Yeah.
and is, aware of all the horrible things that have happened. I don't know what's worse. Like, is it worse if she just wasn't aware of anything that happened this entire movie and then just wakes up here with all her friends dead and mutilated, or the
It's
fact
worse
that
that
like
it's worse
they're
that
both
she's
bad.
aware the whole time, I think.
I think I agree with you. I'm just saying they're both bad.
Tyler asks, "Do you guys know about the alternative ending?" I assume that's the one you just mentioned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I think the ending is perfect.
it's great. And like you said, like I mean, I'm glad she lives, but also it's like she is
I don't
just
know,
so
man. At
fucked.
that point,
Like
I might have been just kinder to die.
Yeah.
it's so messed up.
If I woke up in that situation, I might just die.
Jared says that it probably will be because the last one was modern day. Yeah, but I mean, the last one was another remake or sequel. This is a straight up remake. Uh, at least that's my understanding.
And Andy Richter.
Yeah. And Andy Richter.
Tyler says he thinks it's worse if you know. I think they're both equally
Yeah.
bad.
Knowing it adds another layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what is worse about this scenario is that like she knows what he did to her.
And Tyler says you can still see the blood on the ceiling from the alternative ending.
Bear's
that's
real
funny.
crime is having a CRT TV.
Yes. Fucking hipster. But yeah, that was Obsession, one of the biggest sensations of 2026. That's really good.
It wants me to watch a rom-com or romantic drama after this. I don't know which, but no.
Well, this is a romantic drama.
You know, be a weird, not weird, a good double feature, I guess. But this and Companion.
Yes, I thought of Companion when I saw this.
And I like this more than Companion, but I like Companion
Me
quite
too.
a bit. I have that on 4K too.
But yeah, I think it's a good movie. I will be interested to see if it remains in the zeitgeist or if it's one of those fad movies, and eventually like the internet moves on.
At least for me, I'm always gonna like this movie. I think, but unless something.
Well, but I'm not talking about liking it. Like I'm talking about will it remain in the zeitgeist as a cultural phenomenon, or will it kind of just be like it has a very passionate fan base, but the culture in general moves on.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, no, that is Obsession. I think it is a good movie. I stand by that. I think the internet let the hype get a little out of control. But I think it is a good movie, and it's the. This is gonna sound like an insult, but I don't mean it this way. It is the best movie of this year so far, but I also think this year has been extremely weak. I think if this had come out like last year, the reception would have been different.
Maybe.
I
I
don't know. I feel like I think I. Well, that's not true. I was gonna say I think I like this more than anything that came out last year. That's not true. Weapons and Sinners, but
And The Long Walk, and
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I like Superman more than this personally.
Well, yeah. I was just talking horror.
Hmm. And to echo something Jay said in the Red Letter Media review of this movie, he's said, he doesn't like to call anything overrated just because that's not the movie's fault. And I agree. I try not to let that get to me or affect my enjoyment or lack thereof of
certainly.
a movie.
No, I'm not talking about like the movie quality. I'm just saying like I think if this had come out last year, it wouldn't have even made my top 5 for horror. Because last year was a really good year, and this year just hasn't.
It was a really good year. I'd say this year's just been more of a mixed bag.
Like just for horror,
you
had Sinners, The Long Walk, Bring Her Back, 28 Years Later, Final Destination 6.
Yeah, but I mean, I loved The Long Walk, and I'd say I loved that
Mhm.
more than this for sure.
Jareth said he finally saw The Long Walk and didn't love that movie. I'm sorry to hear that.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Fair enough. I love that movie.
he
It
doesn't
was
like
my.
walking.
That's true. Or long. Just the word long.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I might rather be in this movie than The Long Walk, just a
Yeah,
situation wise.
they both have wishes. That is the thing they
I
have in
guess.
common. And yeah, one thing to echo something Tyler's saying that like people don't even like movies that much went to see this. Just what a sensation this was. Obviously there was the crazy box office numbers, but what my like oh shit moment with this movie, and this was like a good couple weeks after I saw it, which was opening weekend. I remember I called my barber and was scheduling a haircut, and he was like, "Dude, have you seen that movie Obsession?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's a guy who doesn't see a lot of movies, doesn't see a lot of. He's not as into horror as I am. I'm like, "You saw that movie?" And he's like, "Yeah, it was great." Like, that's when I like really knew just like the reach this had,
Yeah.
which is
Well,
really cool.
and it's funny, on the Brand New Day press tour, Tom Holland was talking about watching this movie and was like gushing about it.
Hell yeah.
But real
I haven't
quick,
seen that clip.
for the recording, if you're watching after the fact, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. And thanks for hanging out. But yeah, no, it's crazy how popular this movie is and well deserved. I feel like I'd be lying to myself if I didn't take into consideration how mediocre this year has been, at least especially in the horror genre.
Uh,
I'd call it a mixed bag.
Well, I mean, mediocre, mixed bag, same thing.
I don't want to be a bitch, but I got a dip.
Hayden,
That's
we're
fair.
wrapping up.
Oh, fine.
Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be back this Sunday to finish Dead Space, presuming Robert shows up this time.
Yes.
And we'll see you next Friday for Battle Royale and Joyride.